Hi guys, it's Mel from Cooking with Cousin Mel. Um, Today Jerry and I are doing Christmas in July. So what I'm going to do is it's prepared in one pot, and I have my Dutch oven. I just got to get it down, and you're going to use a 3 pound chicken. You're going to use 3 pounds of. You can use red potatoes, Yukon. It's not good to use the russets because they usually don't hold their shape that well. I don't have any of the Yukon Gold potatoes. I only had the russets, so that's what I have to use. I got my oven preheated at 400. And what else? I think that's it for now. I got my potatoes peeled, and we're going to cut them about an eighth of an inch to a quarter of an inch. So I'm going to get them cut, and then I'll show you how to prepare the chicken, and I'll be right back. Well, I got them cut. See, they're very, very thin. So they're about an eighth to a quarter of an inch, 3 pounds. So if you're going to use a 4 pound chicken, then you would use 4 pounds of potatoes, and so on and so on. So you're going to take your Dutch oven, and you're going to grease the bottom to halfway up so your potatoes don't stick. So I am going to grease that. Have a drink of water. And you're going to layer. So you're going to put a little layer of potatoes, some salt and pepper, another layer of potatoes, some salt, and so on. All right. So I'll get this over here. Heavy. And I had already washed my potatoes, so there's my Dakota. Okay, get some oil. I'm just gonna put a little bit in and just use my fingers to grease it up. So there, I greased it up about halfway. And any extra, I'm going to take the majority of the extra out because I put too much grease. I don't mind having a little in there. Okay, so then we take our potatoes and we put them all along the bottom. And I've already washed these, so we'll take the salt. We'll do our pepper. And then we'll do our next layer. And I won't bore you watching this. So that's just how we're going to do it. And that's how you're going to do it. Like I said, it's just putting a layer down and then salt and pepper, and we'll come back. So in this bowl, I'm going to put 2 teaspoons of salt. I know it's taking a bit, but 2 teaspoons of salt, 1 teaspoon of pepper, I'm going to use 2 teaspoons of paprika, and I think I'm going to use 2 teaspoons of that. One, 2. Okay. And then I'm going to use 1 teaspoon of garlic powder. Look at this close now. I'll get it in a minute. I'll be right back, guys. So I'm putting in my 1 teaspoon of onion powder. And I'm going to get my garlic powder here. Garlic powder. Garlic powder. And my garlic powder is going to be 1 teaspoon as well. And 1 teaspoon of dried thyme. I'm going to say thyme. 1 teaspoon of dried thyme. Okay, so we're going to mix that up. Got to get the thing on. Rose probably go. Okay, so we got that done. We're gonna just mix it around. See, it's all nice and mixed. So now you're going to take out your chicken. Now, if you want to tie the legs, you can. I'm not tying the legs on mine. I got a clean cutting board. So I should have used, actually, I'm going to put this in a bowl for a few minutes because I'm going to use, no, I'm not. I'm good. Okay, I'm going to get my chicken out. And I'm going to rinse it off and then pat it dry. Okay, so I got them all rinsed off. I'll put them in a thing up there to hold them till I can. So you gotta. Pat them dry. Come here, you foul thing. That's just a joke, guys. So I'm gonna pat them dry. Now I'm going to turn them upside down. The breast is going to be on the board. Okay, so we're going to take some vegetable oil. Put it on my hands. And then we're going to rub it all over the bird. So I'll get that done. Then I'm going to turn them over. And I'll put a little bit more. And we're going to rub them down again. So I'm just going to wash my hands and then I will come back. So now I'm going to turn them back over, guys. And I'm going to take my seasoning and I'm going to sprinkle it on and I'm going to rub it in. You want to rub it all through the okay, and I'm going to turn it over and I'm going to put it in my pot. And then I'm going to take the rest of my seasoning and rub it all on the chicken. And like I said, my oven is preheated to 400. And I'm going to have it covered for the first, I'm going to cover it for the first half hour. And after a half hour, I'm going to remove the cover. So I'll show you what that looks like. So there's what it looks like. Put all the stuff on them. So now I am going to throw him in the oven covered for 30 minutes. And then I'm going to take it off. Let's see, and I'm going to remove it for 1 hour or until the internal temperature is 165. Now, if you find that it's getting brown too quick and the potatoes aren't done, just loosely cover it with tin foil. So I will come back and probably about halfway through. So after it's been in for a half hour and then after it's been uncovered for a half hour, I'll come back and show you what it looks like. Okay guys, I'm going to take it out of the oven and we'll see what it looks like. And there it is. Chicken, potatoes are on the bottom. There is your one pot. And that's for our Christmas in July. And check out what Jerry has made. I can't wait to see it. And I hope you get to give it a try. And we will see you next week.